Frederick, Maryland has become a very popular place to move to, and with that, we've seen a significant increase in home prices over the last few years. But just because home prices are higher in some areas does not mean they're high in all areas of Frederick. After all, it's a very big city, and in this video, I'm going to cover 10 neighborhoods that are the most affordable neighborhoods in Frederick that you could consider moving to. So let's just jump right in. Hey everyone, my name is Eddie Brady and I'm a realtor here in Maryland, and I make videos like this every single week about the best places to move to, the market updates, the top neighborhoods, and what you should know before moving to Maryland. So if this is your first time visiting the channel, thank you for being here, and make sure to hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any of my upcoming videos. All right, so again, we're covering the top 10 most affordable neighborhoods in Frederick, which means all of these neighborhoods will be under the median price point in Frederick, which at the time of this video is at $444,990. And this is a rapid fire video, a quick guide to these areas. So if you need more information on any of them individually, reach out to me and I would be happy to get you what you need. And coming in at number 10 is the neighborhood of Frederick Heights. This is a townhouse community located on the west side of Frederick, just off of the Golden Mile. And if you aren't familiar with the Golden Mile, it's a major commercial retail corridor on Route 40, and a good chunk of the neighborhoods we're about to talk about are situated along the same corridor. And the townhouses in Frederick Heights were built primarily in the 70s and 80s, with very few rows of them actually gutted down to the studs and considered new construction in recent years. And the houses here average just over 1,200 square feet, and the median price point at the time of this video is $300,000. And coming in at number 9 is the neighborhood of Hillcrest Orchard. Now this is directly to the west of Frederick Heights. It's a very similar neighborhood, but it's made up of single family homes and townhouses, and the townhouses here average the same size, about 1,200 square feet, where the single family homes average about 1,600 square feet. And these homes were also built in the 70s and 80s, but with there being single family detached homes in this community, the median price point is a little higher at $355,000. And coming in at number 8 is the neighborhood of Tasers Chance, and this is located on the other side of the Golden Mile from Frederick Heights and Hillcrest Orchard. It is a much newer community that was built in the 2000s that consists of both townhouses and single family homes. And the homes here are also much larger, with the townhouses averaging just over 1,800 square feet, the single family homes averaging over 2,100 square feet, and a median price point at $389,500. And another important point about this neighborhood is that you also get the most square footage per dollar at $205 per square foot, which is the lowest of any neighborhood on this list. All right, and we're continuing working our way down the Golden Mile. So coming in at number 7 is the neighborhood of Willow Crest. This is a neighborhood built primarily in the 80s, and it's all single family detached homes that are averaging just over 1,400 square feet, with a median price point at the time of this video of $400,000. And coming in at number 6 is the neighborhood of Stonegate, and this is the farthest west we go on this list. It's also on the Golden Mile. It's a neighborhood primarily of single family detached homes built in the 70s and 80s, and these homes average a little larger than the last at 1,500 square feet, and at the time of this video, the median price point to live here is $435,500. All right, so we covered our chunk of homes that are on the Golden Mile, and now it's time to spread out to other areas of the city. And coming in at number 5 is the neighborhood of Villa Estates. And this neighborhood borders right up against Fort Detrick, which, if you aren't familiar, is the Army Biomedical Research Base that is located in Frederick, Maryland. And this neighborhood was built back in the 40s and 50s. It consists of entirely single family detached homes that were meant to house people that were working on the base. And because of that, a lot of the homes are smaller. The average size for these homes is just over 1,200 square feet. And at the time of this video, the median price point is $411,000. And coming in at number 4 on the list is the Carolton neighborhood. And this is located on the south side of the city, south of downtown. And these homes are definitely the smallest on the list as far as single family homes go, averaging just over 1,100 square feet. They were built anywhere from the 40s up until the 1980s, so a wide range there. And the median price point at the time of this video is $357,500. And something to note about this neighborhood is because of the smaller footprint and the smaller lots, we have the highest price per square foot on the list at $338 per square foot. Compare that to the neighborhood of Tasers Chance at $205 a square foot, and you can see the trade-off in what you get for your money here. And coming in at number 3 on the list is the neighborhood of Ballinger Creek. And for the sake of this video, I'm also going to include the development of Stewart Mechanic, because to the locals, it is all the same thing. And this is a community of townhouses and condos, and it's located on the very far southwest side of the city, sandwiched between Ballinger Creek and Route 15. And the homes here were built in the 90s, which is a good thing when you're talking about condos, because you start seeing a lot higher quality construction for condo complexes during those years. But the condos here average just over 1,100 square feet, which is about the same size as single family detached homes in Carolton, so something to note there. And the townhouses here average just over 1,400 square feet. And the median price point for Ballinger Creek at the time of this video is $360,000. And coming in at number 2 on the list is the neighborhood of Fredericktown Village, located on the northeast side of the city, sandwiched between East Street and the Monocacy River, which is a pretty cool thing. These homes consist of condos, townhouses, and single-family homes, mostly built in the 80s and 90s. And the condos average just over 1,100 square feet, like Ballinger Creek. The townhouses average just over 1,300 square feet, and the single-family detached homes average just over 1,500 square feet. And just like Ballinger Creek, the median price point for Fredericktown Village is $360,000. And coming in at number 1 on the list is the neighborhood of Monocacy Village. And this is the closest to downtown that we get on this list. It's sandwiched between East Street and a neighborhood that's brand new called East Church, which has significantly higher price points. And this neighborhood consists of all single-family detached homes. And an interesting thing here is that they were built either in the 50s or the early 2000s. But even with that difference, most of them are priced very closely together. The average square footage for these residences is just over 1,300 square feet, and at the time of this video, the median price point is $401,500. All right, so that's it, the top 10 most affordable neighborhoods in Frederick, Maryland. And again, if you need more information on any of these neighborhoods, please reach out to me. That's what I'm here for. I can help you with your move to or from Frederick or the surrounding areas, so I would be happy to help you with your move. The best way to reach out to me is to go to the link in the description or in the comments below and schedule a one-on-one consultation with me. But if you just have a very quick question, you can just text me or email me at the information below, and I'd be happy to get back to you as soon as possible. And as always, if you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe so that you stay up to date on all of my videos about moving to Maryland.